Okay. Hi, this is Shannon. Welcome to my channel. And if you are subscribed, thank y'all so much. Trust me, I'm working behind the scenes. I've got my GoPro coming and those pop-ups. Anyways, if y'all are trying to edit videos and you want to do simple things, you might feel my pain. But trust me, as I've mentioned before, I appreciate your time. But let's get into this. It is January 7th. Yesterday, I've been itching and itching and itching like crazy. My dogs are looking at me like, what the heck? Who is she talking to? It's all new to all of us. Okay. But I've been dying to go to Goodwill because I have heard from so many people that you must go right after the new year, just because it's awesome. So I went to a smaller Goodwill yesterday, and I'm sorry I did not bring you in with me. Trust me, those days are coming and you'll be very entertained. I assure you that. But I went yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna start with three things. I could be very wrong, but I think I'm right. I got this right here. Goodwill. Hard goods at Goodwill are hit or miss. They're hit or miss. For instance, yesterday when I got there, I think that I got this, okay. This does still have the sticker on it, and if you can find things with the sticker, even better. This one has it on it. I paid $10.69. I wish I could do the pop-up for the comp, but I just want to get this video out to y'all, and I assure you those fun gadgets are coming. The comps on this, I aim to do about $55. Probably will profit about $40 on that. Not huge, but I'll take it. I was getting nervous in Goodwill yesterday because I wasn't finding anything. Then, of course, after I put these three things in my basket, I started to find stuff. But hard goods at Goodwill, if you get there and they put something out, and it's usually that same day, you're not going to get a discount, but the full price, like I paid for this, $7.49. I'll pay that all day. This is not baccarat. This is not, it's made in the USA. It's by a company called Diplom or Diplomo, but this one is also going to fetch me probably $40. Okay, and I know it's not a lot, but again, this one, y'all, $7.49 from Goodwill yesterday. What? So when you're looking through the clothes, look up. And if you do find anything at the Goodwill, if you are lucky enough to find crystal that still actually has the tag on it, it will be your best friend for researching comps, but it's also a quick quality guarantee for your customer. If I'm looking all over, it's because right now I'm just sorry, y'all. Hopefully I'm looking at you. Okay, we're diving. Here we go. First thing. This was exciting. I go to jackets. Right now in the winter, it's my safe zone. I'm comfortable there. I'm comfortable with sweaters and jackets. I feel like there's usually a bit more room in those areas for some reason. Here in Texas, where I am, they're not overly saturated as much as like the shirts and the pants. So I gravitate there. If you're like me, I get overwhelmed, and I usually end up only doing, in the beginning, I'm sure I'll get quicker, about a section or two of the Goodwill, and I look up and I've been there for almost 2 hours. So maybe that's just me, but it takes me a while. But I was there probably about 2.5 hours yesterday. Okay, I found this jacket. First off, I love the colors. Okay. This is actually a Burton jacket. I looked underneath and I saw all these fun gadgets, kind of the more like gadgets that look like important might mean a pretty good utility jacket. So I ran comps and this jacket does appear to be, sorry, that's my dog, new without tags. Comps are 100 around there. This one I was happy to pay $12.59 for. When I know that I'm going to be able to sell this for 80 plus, I will always happily pay full price, especially at Goodwill. So, numero uno. Okay, moving forward. Okay, Chico's. Gosh, y'all, I used to do so good with Chico's. When I used to have a resale store, this was before COVID. I had it to make extra money, and I was selling Coldwater Creek and Chico's like, I don't know, maybe it's the styles I'm picking up, but they're just not moving like they used to. Here's Chico's, but I'm comfortable with Chico's and I'm comfortable with Coldwater Creek. I joke with my husband that I tend to go for vintage clothes, men's clothes, and women of a certain age clothes. So yeah, I tend to gravitate to that style. But I grabbed this Chico's. It was $6.99, but it was, I think this was 25% off. So dollars and dollars. But this is beautiful. It is just a classic red jacket. I'm pretty sure that's gonna fetch me 40, and I'm not sure about this one. I did pay the green tag, which was the full price yesterday. So this was $6.59. It looks like it's new without tags, but it's Chaps Ralph Lauren. You kind of can't go wrong. Just a red sweater, perfect condition. Okay, also another sweater. This one is Universal Thread Goods. This is a large. Do I like it? I mean, if there's like a flaw, I don't know. Okay, this is a periwinkle or lavender. 30, not profit, y'all. We're not doing the profit. I'm telling you right now, I could probably sell this for 30. It cost me 4. Let's add $6 for eBay fees. So we're at 10. So after tax and shipping, this is probably a $20 bill. I like 20s though. They're fine for me. Okay, I am trying to get a higher profit margin. Right now, my profit margin for eBay sits at right about $56 an item. And I can go over all that with you as well. But okay, I also grabbed this little guy. I don't know. Okay, this is Trilogy. I just found it pristine white, which is always crazy at Goodwill. But I just love the butterflies, and I just, to be honest, I did not do the comp, but it's gonna be fun. Okay. This one here, y'all, this feels like rabbit hair, mohair. This is stunning. This also appears to be brand new without tags. Now this is established in 1946. which is something I need to learn a lot more about this brand. And so I apologize, but I am learning. But this sweater here, I wish I could put up the little pop-up comps. I'll get there. But I paid $6.59 for this. Oh, this is so pretty. I think 50, I'm not positive. But this one here is also used to be my bread and butter. We'll see what my new bread and butter is going to be. But this is Chico's 2. Size 2 in Chico's is kind of like a medium. But this one was $2. Oh my gosh. You know, just kind of a classic. Okay, here we go. Okay, what in the heck? When I find things with tags. So this is brand new with tags. Yes, Goodwill. Victoria's Secret. And mind you, I went to a Goodwill, which is, I live in a tiny, tiny Texas town, as I've mentioned. So the biggest town near me is a place called Victoria, Texas. That's where I went. I went to the Goodwill in Victoria. This is a Victoria's Secret pink. Okay, with tags. I did spend $7 on this, and it's marked at 70. I'm sure somebody will buy this for 35, possibly 40. Okay. Okay, I love vintage. Let's go. Okay, this is vintage. Oh gosh, this is stunning. Okay, this I also paid full price for. Now this is a company called I'm not sure. Usually, okay, clothing company. Caribe. Okay, Caribe USA. I am learning a little bit about them, and I will go over vintage tags with you. But as you can see, there is the paper tag on here. I thought it said made in the USA. That might be another one, but this is Caribe Inc. And made in the USA. So I am taking a tiny bit of a chance on this, but not really. This was $7, okay? But the comps for this brand are high. And it's in perfect condition. And it reminds me of a very high-end current brand that I can't think of the name of right now. But the goal for me is to make sure y'all know that I've not forgotten about you. I'm definitely not giving up on YouTube. I'm here for the win. But literally it is Wednesday the 7th before lunch, and I'm going to try to get this video on right at ASAP. So no editing. I just wanted to say hi and share this haul with you, share the new space with you, share the cringe of my current space, and just once again let you know behind the scenes I'm working on making these videos as awesome as possible. Okay, vintage. I got 2 from Joanna. Made in the USA. If you know, you know. Okay, this is Joanna. Okay, and this one actually still has the price tag on it. Gosh, you gotta love that. Even back in the day, and we're talking 50 years ago, this was $21.99. You cannot beat this. It is in perfect condition. It does have the shoulder pads. It's definitely going to take a certain person to purchase this, and I am loyal to eBay. I don't list anywhere else. However, you will get to see all of the vintage clothing that I have that is incredible. Stuff from Talbot's that have the tags that are these incredible. I will show you. I don't know that the customer base is on eBay. I might think about opening up an account on Etsy as well. It seems that this type of niche vintage clothing might be better suited over there, but I'm not sure yet. It's something I'm thinking about. Joanna number 2. Look at this. Okay, I know you're probably like, this girl, this is it. Okay, I have an affinity and an appreciation for this. I just can't really explain. Anyways, I did run comps on these. I do see comps on Poshmark and such for around 40, 45. This one I might need to pair off with a rock t-shirt and some vintage jeans though. We'll see. Okay. Next, one more nope. Okay, well, we've got 3 vintage. Okay, this is a very, 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 very high-end brand. It's called Otto. O-T-T-O. Okay. Made in the USA, of course. I need to do more research on this. Like I said, I just grabbed all of this yesterday. This is a basic, it almost is like a light tweed jacket, but once again, that tag is Otto. And I assure you, I'm going to update y'all on the actual listings on all of these. And so you're definitely going to be able to see the listings. Maybe I can do that tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Another vintage. Okay. This one was $6.99. This is, if you know, you know, this is such a vintage. This is steel jeans. Do you remember steel jeans? Okay. This is a Y2K screaming vest that somebody is gonna adore. It's a pretty cool rare find, so I was excited for that. This is the last one. And okay, so this one is also a very high-end brand, and it's called Carmen. Okay, Carmen Mark. I don't have my glasses on, but anyways, let me show you. Okay, there's the tag. I'm really happy I did comps. I am not sure what I can get. This is just a black, kind of a geometric, asymmetric sort of vest. It does mimic suede. But I'm fascinated to find out more about this and to see what I can get for it. But that's it. I guess I should talk about the Italian eggs. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'm going to save that for another video. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. Please feel free to message me if you would like to purchase anything from my store and you see this video. You are entitled to 25% off of anything. I am going to be doing a 50% off sale on anything coming up here real soon, so stay in touch or be on the lookout for that. And that's it. But once again, thank you so much for joining me on the journey. We're in it, and I hope to have some more numbers and everything for y'all later. So thank you.